$7 challenge for Shinoff Robinson.
Also, to get extra scratch to pick up a couple games I'm going to be buying off a friend, I decided to sell one of my Super Nintendos. At one time I had 3 or 4 of them. I now only have just the one. That's okay. I didn't rip the person off. It's an actual friend of mine, and I sold it to her for well below market value. Gave her the friend discount, plus I have bought in games off her in the past, and she hooked me up on that as well. So it's kind of like returning the favor. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure that I've bought in almost every single good, cheap PS1, cheap PS2, and GameCube game that my local GameStop has.
Why am I in a fabric store? Why the fuck not? Actually, I'm looking for this one fabric. There's a movie called Ichi the Killer. And at the end of the movie, he's wearing this awesome suit, and I need the fabric for it. Hard to find. If any of you guys know of it, tell me. I'll call this killing time at work again. Hey, guess what? That's a 360. I think we need some thermal compound, mofos. I normally don't do this, but I'm in a conundrum and a quandary. It's what happens when you order 2 of the same video game, and one of them happens to be the Ultimate Loot Chest Edition. Now, GameStop recently jacked their price up of a particular game, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Well, considering DLC for Coldstream already has all the Left 4 Dead 1 maps in there, my smart thinking, I don't need Left 4 Dead 1 anymore. I pretty much almost have all the achievements. The wife has them all. So, I'm like, alright, well, let me trade that in. It's a decent amount that I'll get, like 15 bucks something. Grand Theft Auto 4. Obviously, the aforementioned Left 4 Dead. And Assassin's Creed 2. So yeah, we're going to see how much I get for trading that in and putting it on towards my border. Wound up getting $70, over almost 80 bucks in trade for 3 games and a controller. So yeah, Borderlands 2 is just about paid off, both editions. Happy guy right here. Happy guy. Sorry for the shaky cam, it's a bumpy road. Alright, so this is another crazy pickup game at work. Just bought that Smiles on 360 used, but it's sealed. apparently this particular title has been so long at GameStop that it's now used. Brand new sealed game, $8.99. So yeah, that's not a bad pickup. And plus, Akai Katana went back down to $17.99. Fuckers, because I was gonna buy it 2 weeks ago, but now I have to wait like another week, unless I can score some money real quick. How the hell would I go about doing that? Like, honestly, buying this game, I feel like Chris Hansen is walking in my door any day now. But if you get past that fact, it is actually a phenomenal fucking game.
You know, I can trade in 3 or 4 games that sold in the millions, and get a lot of credit for it to pay for a game that is going to be hard to find, like Borderlands 2 Ultimate Loot Edition. Yeah, sign me up. I can probably get lucky in the next couple of months and find all the games I'm trading in for well below what I got for them.
So I'm going to trade this in GameStop. I'm going to use the coupe in there. I'm going to get me a Kai Katana, because they're doing the extra 50% trade. So I'm going to turn this into a bullet hell shooter. Watch, it's a magic trick. Told you I'm a magician. Kai Katana. Instructions. The disc looks so good. And with the trade-in, then my coupe grand total 74 cents. Yes, that's right. I got this game for 74 cents. Okay, so I got all this for 15 bucks. We got Crazy Taxi on the Dreamcast, Silent Scope 3, PlayStation 2 without the case, without the insert, Unlimited Saga without the instructions, but the gem, the Resident Evil Code Veronica X, with Devil May Cry demo.
So this is my pickups from Game Hunt Episode 5. It was slim pickings between the lack of money and the lack of finds. I think I cleaned out GameStop of their good PS2 good cheapy games. There's a couple left that I need to get, but they're not cheap ones. But it's probably making an appearance in a couple other videos that I've done. But Record of Avarice War 0. I got it on the 360. Yeah, it's a tight strat RPG. It's not as complicated from what I heard as Record of Avarice War, which I will be picking up because of the limited time I've had with this game. Not too bad. I'm maybe like 7-8 hours into it now at this point. Like 2 weeks ago. So, you know, we've already talked about Death Smiles. Yeah, every time I touch this fucking game, I feel Chris Hansen's gonna be busting in the door. Akai Katana is absolutely balls out bonkers when it comes to a bullet hell shooter, and I'm reasonably confident that I am playing the game totally wrong. But there was Akai Katana. Now my first ever complete Dreamcast game, Crazy Taxi. Game's not in there because it's actually in the Dreamcast. I've been sweating this game for so long I didn't care where I found it. If it was the PS2 version, it was GameCube version, Xbox version, Dreamcast version, didn't care. Let me get a physical copy of Crazy Taxi in my hand, and the one I find is for the Dreamcast. So that was pretty cool. And this is the continuation of knowing that I've pretty much bled my GameStop dry of their GameCube games, because this was the last GameCube pickup that I did. And I got these guys for like $4, but Lemony Snicket, Series of Unfortunate Events, NBA Street, you know, the first one, NFL Blitz Pro, and Yu-Gi-Oh! False-Bound King. Now you've already seen these guys as well, but Resident Evil Code Veronica X, as I said, Unlimited Saga, doesn't have the instructions in there. This is the case that I had to print out for Silent Scope 1. that I put Silent Scope 3 in. What can you say? It's slim pickings, plus I'm saving up for Borderlands 2. So this is Dr. Cool Stuff, and as always, do good gaming.